The truth about life is simple yet profound. The more chances you give to others, the less respect they begin to have for you. Forgiveness and grace are beautiful qualities, but when extended without accountability, they risk becoming tools of self-diminishment. Each time you forgive without expecting change, each time you allow the same mistakes to repeat without addressing the root cause, you erode the respect that should anchor your relationships. In relationships, whether personal or professional, the willingness to give others another opportunity is often seen as a strength. But when those chances are met with disregard or complacency, the act of giving becomes a disservice to yourself and to the other person. They ignore your standards. Standards are the foundation of self-respect. They define who you are and establish the way you expect others to treat you. However, when you allow someone to repeatedly cross those boundaries without consequences, you inadvertently teach them that your standards are negotiable. When people know that another chance will always be given, they stop seeing your standards as immovable. Instead, those standards become guidelines that can be bent, ignored, or dismissed altogether. Why should they respect a line that can always be crossed? The hard truth is this: if you don't honor your own standards, no one else will. Each time you forgive without requiring change, you diminish the importance of those boundaries. Over time, the standards that once defined your worth fade into the background, and you are left wondering why people treat you with less respect than before. Remember this: standards are not just rules for others, they are declarations of your self-worth. When you hold to your standards, you command respect. When you let them crumble, you send the message that they were never truly important to begin with. The cycle of disrespect. Every time you offer another chance, you unknowingly create a cycle that perpetuates the very behavior you wish to stop. Here's how it typically unfolds. 1. They make a mistake. Perhaps they break a promise, fail to meet a commitment, or hurt you in some way. 2. You forgive. You extend grace, hoping they will understand their mistake and do better next time. 3. They repeat the mistake. Because there were no real consequences, they assume the behavior is acceptable. Over time, this pattern becomes ingrained. The person stops seeing their actions as wrong or harmful. Instead, they view your tolerance as acceptance. They think, if it was really a problem, they wouldn't keep forgiving me. This cycle does not foster growth or change. Instead, it reinforces bad behavior and teaches the other person that they can act without accountability. Break the cycle by requiring change. Let your forgiveness come with expectations.